Once upon a time, in the heart of a bustling city, there were people who believed that the world was watching their every move. So they adjusted their ties, they fixed their hair, and they carefully curated their lives for the invisible audience whom they thought were judging them. Little did they know that their imagination was far from the truth. Nobody was watching them. There was a quirky character called Alex. He used to think that the street pigeons were following him. He thought that wherever he would go, these little birds would follow him. So one day he wanted to test his theory and he started dancing like nobody is watching, only to realize that the only thing that the birds or the pigeons were interested in were the breadcrumbs and there were no silent surveillance. Nobody was watching Alex. So here, if I ask you a question, have you been through a situation where you had a lovely idea, a wonderful idea, very, very creative, the weirdest of the ideas which you wanted to do, wanted to implement, but you held yourself back? Why? Because you feared rejection, you feared ridicule, the fear of judgment, the fear of failure, or the simply shyness or the discomfort to come out and bring it to the world and keep that in a cozy mind somewhere away from the world. Nobody's watching you. Everybody's busy in the whole world. And if we hide things inside, then not only are we depriving ourselves, but also the world from the talent. So here, on the eve of International Women's Day, I give you 3 dares, 3 tasks which I would like you to accomplish, and just check the results yourselves. Task number 1. Bring out your weirdest of the ideas, something you really wanted to do for a long time, and share it with someone you trust. It could be a loved one, it could be a friend, a colleague, a neighbor, or even your child. Task number 2. Share the same idea with your digital partner. Means any digital tool. It could be your social media handle, it could be a Google document, a video, email, anything which contains your signature. Those of you who have read my book, Dare to Disobey, would know the power of technology. So this is the time to visit that power zone and amplify your voice. And finally, task number 3. Commit a date in the next 30 days by which you are going to take the first step to implement that idea. It could be doing the research, it could be contacting someone, it could be collaborating with someone, it could be joining a course, or it could be just finding out about something which you wanted to do. Also, put 3 alarms before that date to remind you to complete it. Once you do that, and once you complete the final step, see how life goes, see how life changes. You never would have imagined. So, I would be eager to hear from some of you who would have done this. So happy International Women's Day, and this time let's dare it.